and how we can move beyond healthy enough. October 4th, 2013. That's the day I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. This was an incredible blow. Nothing in my life had prepared me for this. Not all the lessons my parents taught me, not my engineering degree, not being diagnosed with bipolar and managing that, not getting sober. Everything suddenly paled in comparison to what I was facing. I have a distinct memory of the first time a tech took my blood sugar, a sense of foreboding that I was witnessing a process with which I was about to become intimately familiar with. I brushed it off and went back to reading work emails, but little did I know I was about to have an incredible shift in my life. Being diagnosed as an adult, I had a whole life before diabetes, where I got to eat pizza, travel the world, play sports, all without having to be my own pancreas all at the same time. I asked the question so many patients ask every single day: why? Why me? Grasping for ways to move through the grief, I started writing letters to diabetes. My first letter was short. Dear diabetes, you suck. That is all. Now please leave. I kept writing these letters, started publishing them on a blog, first anonymously, and then what felt like a coming out, I shared my letters with my friends and family. I found a new use for social media, even Twitter. I found other patients like me, scared, confused, frustrated, all at the same time, but hopeful too. I found people just like me. I found my tribe. As the diagnosis haze began to lift, I got to ask myself my favorite question: how am I going to solve this? I started with existing solutions, a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, and an insulin pump. These solutions are incredible, but they still left me short of my goal. I searched for other patients who had solved it, but rather than a solution, I found other patients like myself struggling through trying to build their own solutions. Struggling to find my solution, I started first with, as I said, the continuous glucose monitor and the insulin pump. But I then had to go one step further, and I became my own beta. Using all the skills I had as an engineer and a data analyst, I even went back to school to become a software engineer to better try to build my own system, the solution that would work for me. I never, ever thought I would use the physics I learned in college ever again, let alone to try to build my own medical device. I'm still trying to enjoy the thrill of the chase and hold on to the faith that I'm going to find a solution that's going to work for me. I've shared my story with you, and now I'm going to tell you why it matters. Healthy enough is not enough. No one should have to settle for healthy enough when true health, freedom from both immediate and long-term complications, is achievable. Better outcomes for patients mean better outcomes for everyone, physically, emotionally, and financially. Let's talk about existing solutions. Like I mentioned, continuous glucose monitors and insulin pumps. These are amazing tools, but the CGMs are still viewed as a luxury. It is not a luxury. It is a tool that I need to save myself every single day, avoiding deadly repercussions. Yet I know other diabetics who've been considered too healthy for this tool. But what if they could be healthier? What more could they do if they had that additional insight into their own health? My insulin pump allows me to act on the data from the CGM using a scalpel instead of the sledgehammer of multiple daily injections. These tools should be available to every type 1 diabetic. If they're willing to do the work of a proactive patient, we should be willing to partner with them to get healthy and to stay healthy, reaching their health potential, not settling for healthy enough. Let's talk about new tools. This is my favorite. There's possible of a closed loop system that's even better than just a CGM and an insulin pump. My insurance can't cover this artificial pancreas, not because I'm too healthy, but because it's not commercially available right now. What's available are the patient solutions, but only if you can build them. How many patients are also developers? But we're not the majority. Some of us learn to be developers in our journey, but especially with type 1 diabetics, we're dealing with a lot of younger patients. We have the opportunity to bring these patient-designed solutions to those who can't build them, to learn lessons from the existing solutions to mainstream tools that are in development. We can fix this. This is the most important part. We can help patients become more than just healthy enough. We can be part of overcoming this challenge for every diabetic. We can be part of creating better outcomes for everyone. We can do this. Healthy enough is not enough. Thank you.